What up, people? How y'all doing today? So I just made a post on social media, and I was pretty much saying, listen, man, when I'm in a relationship, I don't like the photos of other women. But I also was saying that even if I was single, I'm not liking the photos of other women. Now, I said both of these things for two different reasons. We're gonna get into that throughout this video. But it was tons of women inside of my comments who are like, yo, thank you for this. Because the men that we deal with, they argue us up and down and they call us crazy. So I would say about 90+% of the women who commented, 95+% of the women who commented were all in favor of this. But it was a small percentage of people who did not share the same sentiment, right? Now, of course, let's talk about the first archetype of person, the man in general. They say that the video was stupid and it was pandering, right? Now, the men say this for several different reasons. It's a culmination. It's a ton of different reasons that they actually say this, and I'll list them. They say that it's stupid because, for one, they're stupid and they overestimate their competence, right? The Dunning-Kruger effect. For two, they're disingenuous, right? They're gaslighting. They want you to think that I'm just here, just doing it. I'm just liking photos for no reason. I'm just here participating in social media. I get on, and what else is there to do? Just like the photos of very attractive women who I would have sex with, right? That's the other reason. And the last reason is because they just truly may not understand social media etiquette and social cues. They may not understand the language that women speak, and they don't need to understand the language that women speak. But when you hear women tell you about the language that women speak, and like, hey, this equals disrespect, this equals I get laughed at, right? Sometimes you can just listen to them and take what they saying serious, right? But also there's a woman, and this is there's two types of women who are commenting, right? Of course, it's that woman who is similar to that man in the way that they just trying to get one over on you, gaslight, so they can keep liking people's shit, keep having people like their stuff. But I truly think a majority of the women that are commenting are just are oblivious, and they're just not very smart, not very perceptive, don't really study the world around them, don't understand nuances, the intricacies of communication outside of language, and they just overall don't know how to maneuver or read things on social media. And I guess those people deserve a little bit of grace. But this is why I say if you're a man inside a relationship, you should not be liking other women's photos. Now, let me dispel a few comments first. You shouldn't be liking women's photos because it's disrespectful, whether you mean it to be or not. The message that you send to the other woman is that, he thinks I'm attractive. It's that at minimum, is that she knows that you think she's attractive. Now, if you don't have a problem liking one, I'm going to venture and say that you don't have a problem liking two if it comes across your timeline whenever it comes across your timeline. So if a photo comes across your timeline a day, you might like it. Another one comes across in a week, you might like it. She posts another one that's really decent 2 weeks from now, you might like it. And you might end up having 12 different likes on this woman's page, 15 different likes on this woman's page. When somebody scroll through, they might see your name. Oh, his name. And you don't understand how thirsty that looks and how thirsty it actually is, because you're not conscious of it, because you're not paying attention to how you look. But that's how you look. The other reason is it's disrespectful to your woman because you're telling everybody that you find this woman attractive, and traditionally that's not how we maneuver. If you think, listen, man, we grown ass men, we not about to play. We not, as long as if you're not gay, obviously you find attractive women attractive. But the rules are you don't tell your woman that. You don't show your woman that. You don't act on it. Now, you might have a relationship where your woman's okay with you telling her that another woman is attractive, or she's okay with you, looking at another woman. That's your business, right? But I'm just saying, in general, that's something that we don't do. Like, in general, you don't ask a woman her age, especially when you can tell that she's a little bit up in age. In general, you don't ask that age. It's just been the status quo. I think it's the equivalent to walking down the street with your woman. You see a pretty girl and you see it, you turn around like, I'd leave. I think that's the same thing as liking a woman's photo. That's what I think, because you're not about to listen, you can't spin me. You can spin these girls, you can spin other niggas, you can't spin me. You think that girl is attractive, so you like the photo. So just admit it, it's cool. But I'm just saying that I don't do it, I find it disrespectful. Now, the reason that I would not do it if I wasn't in a relationship is because I'm not a fan. You niggas are fans, and that's cool. I'm not one of those niggas. You are the niggas who want the woman. I'm the nigga who gets the woman. That's just how that go with me. I'm not liking your photos because there's no benefit for me to do it. There's only negatives, potential negatives. Like, for example, me looking thirsty on your page because I've accumulated a certain number of likes that I didn't pay attention to, right? That's a negative to me. And you're showing my close friends and the people that I know my face on her photo. Another one is it will not be reciprocated. Most cases. You like a woman's photo, it gets you nowhere, but it inflates her ego. You comment on a photo, she'll comment to the women who commented to her, but she's not gonna comment back to you. See, I'm not that nigga. Y'all are that nigga. I'm not that nigga. I'm smooth with it. And everybody not smooth with it. I'm smooth with it. If I'm single and I'm interested in a woman, I'm gonna interact with her stories. I'm gonna interact with your photos, but I'm not about to be commenting on all the thirst ones. Like, I'm not stupid. I can talk. I can hold a conversation. I think your beauty is not the only thing that I can talk about. And it's something that I won't talk about. So look, y'all don't gotta take my advice. I'm just saying, as a smooth nigga, I'm not loud with mine. You can be loud. Listen, somebody gotta be the extras in everybody's movie, right? I'm not an extra. It's just not who I am. Now, it would be hurtful for a woman to realize that she dating an extra, right? Women like to think that they niggas special to some degree. But y'all niggas not. Y'all wanna be extras, so be extras in a movie. I'm not. If I like a chick, you gonna talk to me. We gonna have a conversation. I ain't about to be in your likes like one of these other dweebs. But that's y'all cool. That's your business. Now, one thing I wanna do is read some of these dumbass comments. I'm not gonna hold you. Some people are so stupid, yo. And we gotta share this planet together, but it's cool. I've dealt with it. I understand it. I understand the reality of our world. I have to share this planet with you. I think it's so frustrating when people respond to something that you say with a kindergarten level response, a low IQ response, because you could have done the work in your head to come up with a rebuttal and be like, oh, that shit weak. Let me come up with something stronger that this person can actually have a conversation about and contend to. You telling me that it's social media. This is what you supposed to do. What else are we here for? That dumbass response, yo. I really have to have that conversation, this kindergarten conversation with you. But it's like, okay, cool, we can do that, right? So when people say, it's social media, we're supposed to like everything, that's why we're here. You lying. You sound stupid. No, you're not. You don't like everything. And if you do like everything, that's because you're a weirdo. But most likely you're not that weird and you don't like everything that you see on social media, right? You just like the things that you like. I'll tell you some of the things that you don't like. You don't like the photos of women that you find unattractive, right? Does that mean that you're not participating in social media? No, you're participating. You just don't like that, so you don't like that. You like the things that you like, and that's why you're here. That's why we're all here, to engage with the things that we have interest in. So you engage with the women that you have interest in. That's why you like their photos, even if you just here to look and not touch. I think you should be looking and not touching to the degree that you don't like the photo. But to you, looking and not touching is liking the photo and moving on. Saying that we're here to do this is like saying that, oh, it's just Target, we're here to buy stuff, let's just start throwing everything inside of the cart. That's not how that works. You go to Target for the things that you have interest in, and you leave with a cart with only the things that you have interest in. You're there to shop for the things you like. So for example, on my page, I like the things that I have interest in, which is not women. I don't like no women stuff. I barely follow women. It's women that I to some degree have friendships with, or maybe old co-workers, things like that. In reality, most of their stuff probably don't come nowhere near my timeline. But if you look inside of my followers list, go inside of it, scroll down. It's going to be 90%, 95% probably men and things of substance, right? I follow therapists. I follow women who are doing great things. I follow art pages. I follow pages of people tanning leather, pages of vintage clothing, people who got motion. I don't just follow women who just cute. I don't do that. And even the women who I do follow, I'm not liking their pictures. If they spitting, cool. I like philosophy. I like, the things that people are saying, the substance of the actual real or whatever I'm liking. I'm not liking nobody's photo because they cute. I don't get into that. And some people say, well, it's not a big deal. It's too deep. It's just a like, right? If it's not a big deal, don't do it. If it's not a big deal, don't do it. Control your finger. Right? If something is not a big deal, if you are in a relationship and your partner says, yeah, I really don't like that, don't do it. But it is a big deal because you can't control your fucking finger. You really want to like that photo. Be honest. You really want to like that photo. You get some sort of satisfaction from liking it. I'm not about to speculate on what the satisfaction is, but you get something from it because that's why you do it. Social media is not a game where you get a certain amount of points the more photos that you like. That's not how that works. You niggas timelines is full of women, full of ass shaking, full of workout girls because you like that stuff and you watch it and you press the heart button. Now, let's look at some comments, yo. Let's look at some comments. Some of these comments is mad annoying, yo. I'm not going to. So somebody said, I respect your mindset. You should not be on social media. I think you're stupid, right? Whatever correlation that you think you're drawing is a fucking reach. And you know that, but I am frustrated that I have to tell you that was a reach, because it's like, before we can even have a real conversation, I gotta do all this work of telling you like, yo, that shit was stupid you just said. That's annoying to me, but it's cool, we can do that, right? You shouldn't be on social media. No, dummy. I just won't like people's photos that I think that are attractive. I won't like the photos of the opposite sex. How did that all of a sudden mean that I shouldn't be on social media, continuing to give game, give perspective, speak on philosophy that I think that I like? What are you talking about? All right, let's go. People are stupid. Let's go to the next one. Let's read this one. Somebody said, I agree. There should be boundaries, but I don't think it's that deep. As long as he's not being blatantly disrespectful with it. Okay, so you used blatantly for a reason. So, okay. As long as he's not being blatantly disrespectful with it, all them, girls DMs like a groupie, it wouldn't really bother me. So I would comment. I said, mild disrespect is cool. She said it's mild disrespect according to you, LOL. I said, what is it when he likes women's pictures? She said it could be very well he's attracted to the woman, or it could simply be him showing love for other reasons. I'm thinking of things from my perspective. You not a fucking man. You're not a man. I'm thinking of things from my perspective. You got a vagina. You're not a man. You are not wired how we wired. We different. Whatever, let's move on. I've liked other guys' photos for other reasons outside of being attractive to them. Nonetheless, I get your point of view, blah, 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 blah. I want to know, what other reasons will he be showing love for? This shit is not complicated, yo. Why are we giving people excuses? Cool, let's move on to another comment. Somebody said, might as well just delete your page. The fuck? What is the purpose then? Photography is art. People are art. Why you can't appreciate the beauty and move on? Insecurities got folks in a box. What? Yes, photography tends to be art, not selfies. Not like, bro, take this flick real quick. What are we? Oh my god. She trying to act like this shit is fucking Michelangelo. Some Michelangelo shit. Oh, just appreciate the beauty. Yo, people crazy. It's cool. We gonna move on. That nigga like that photo because he liked that girl. Somebody said, as a woman, a pretty woman, even we know this. So thank you for confirming what a male I know continuously denies in this case of him. Guess it's the case-by-case situation. It's really not for the most part. For the most part, this is just the rule. However, there are small exceptions. Like, we're not talking about people that you friends with. We're not talking about people that you know personally and that are like you friends with. We're not talking about that. And we're talking about a specific type of picture. Here go a girl with common sense. If a man likes my picture depending on what I'm wearing as well, why would I think that he liked solely to support? That's some dumbass shit. Like, yeah, what are y'all talking about? Oh, you just want to support. Shut up, yo. Yo, when people tell me, oh, bro, I'd like to support your business. Like, can you send me this and send me that and what you got available? What? It almost make me want to ignore them. Stop saying dumb shit like that. You don't want to support my business. You like what the fuck I got. This ain't no charity. You liked what I got and you saw my marketing and you came to buy something with your money that you worked hard for. You wanted to buy something that you worked hard for something that I made and worked hard to make. It's an exchange. Don't say y'all be lying. I just want to support. If you just want to go to a fucking charity, why do you want to support me? Go to a charity. Come on, I just want to support. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent. She said to support what? A movement? No, he thinks I'm pretty. Common sense. It's funny. Somebody said I hate niggas like you and put a laughing face. Why? Screenshot that. That's it, man. Some of these comments is fucking crazy. And this is the thing, right? We gonna go to these niggas' pages. I don't even want to air nobody out, right? But we want to go to these niggas' pages. I guarantee you these niggas only follow majority women. I guarantee you. I bet. Dang, I can't see this nigga followers. Cause this shit private, dweeb. We gonna skip him. Private page, you know that nigga. Alright, where the niggas at with the who been talking the most? Let's see. Nigga, it's social media. Likes, we supposed to like, whatever. Alright. We gonna go to this nigga following. We're gonna see who he's following, right? Okay, nice. It starts off with a man. That's great. Then it goes to a woman, and another woman, and another woman, and another woman, and another woman. Then we got Nature Jab. We both follow him. Then a woman, then a woman, then a woman. Okay, let's go down from Tatiana. Then a woman, 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 then a woman. Oh, we got another man. So we got like, what's that? 2 out of 20. Okay, let's go from there. Let's go from Mookie. A woman, 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 a woman. Let's go from Mirror. A woman, a woman, a man. Nice. Another guy. We got like 3 out of 40, right? A woman, 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 a woman. Bro, these niggas is gaslighting y'all. Y'all get on the internet and y'all get on social media because you like women. You like bitches. That's why you even on Instagram. And that's why your timeline is consumed with it, because you like women. And you're here for that. Oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, nigga, because you built your fucking whole algorithm and your whole following off of women who you thought was attractive. Ladies, listen, I'm one of the realest niggas. I'm not no pandering ass nigga. I'm not at all, right? These niggas is gaslighting y'all. And if y'all want to deal with them, that's y'all business. That shit is gaslighting. I'm just saying, I wouldn't let that shit slide. Personally, I wouldn't let that shit slide. These niggas gaslighting. Let's find another nigga. I'm telling you, look through these niggas' social media. Look through these niggas' following. See, find this one boy. We talking about one boy. It's like light skin / white boy. Let's see where he at, because he was commenting a lot. I want him to go to his joint. Listen, this is what you do. I promise you. Go to all of these niggas following. They follow majority women because they some freaky ass niggas. They 69 gods. They follow majority women. That's what they here for. Don't let them gaslight you. If a nigga whole following, all that he follow is women, I ain't gonna hold you. If I was a girl, I wouldn't be with that nigga. However, I'm not a girl. Y'all gonna do what y'all do. Wouldn't even deal with that nigga. Check these niggas, see who these niggas is following. These are some lustful ass niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even really talking like I'm better, right? But like, I got decorum, nigga. It's all decorum. It's all decorum. That's really all it is, man. This is all for the video today, man. I'm frustrated enough. This is all for the video today. I'm gonna put this up. This is gonna be a long form video. I'm gonna get with y'all next time, man.